then that's when we bring you all out for comparisons, right? And that's when you're in a line standing next to people. So every time when you come out on stage for comparisons, right, you instantly get into your front post. So you can do this. It depends on where you're at in line, but when you come out, right, they'll line you up. You'll have actually have an expediter on stage, right, to line you up. But ultimately, you stop just short of the guy in front of you, right? And then when you get on stage, always front relaxed, right? Get set up, and you hold that front relaxed until the judge says something, right? And that's when you're going to go into your quarter turns, front double mandatories, right? Then after that, if they want to see more posing, you won't do quarter turns anymore. Quarter turns is just that first initial, right? So you'll go from front relax, quarter turn, quarter turn, quarter turn, front, and then into your mandatories. After that, when you're done with that favorite classic, if they want to see more, they can send you straight to the back shot. They can go straight from like, okay, you did your favorite classic. All right, gentlemen, face the curtain. Back double bicep, right? So at that point, you really got to listen. The first go through is going to always be in order, right? Listen to the judge anyways, but it's going to be in order. After that, it's just what the judges want to see, right? And then if they move people around, right? So say you're number one, I'm number two, and they'll say something like number one and number two switch places, or number one switch places with number two. Anytime the judge, and they'll remind you this backstage, but anytime the judge says your number, raise your hand. One, you're acknowledging them. Two, it makes it easier for the expediter to know who you are, as well as the other competitors, right? So like, if no one raises their hand, everybody's just kind of looking around, trying to read numbers and shit. Just raise your hand. You know it's you. You're just swapping with the other person, right? Hopefully from the outside in, right? Not the inside out. So what we'll do is we'll just do another walk on stage, like you were expediting onto the stage, right? Right into that front relax, and then I'll make the calls as a judge. Okay. Cool. Perfect. All right, whenever you're ready. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. Quarter turn to the right. All right, gentlemen, face front. Front double bicep. Favorite side chest. Face the curtain. Back double bi. Relax, face front. Abdominal 5. And your favorite classic pose. And relax. Go straight to the front. Perfect. Front double bicep. Favorite side chest. Back double bi. Relax, face front. Abdominal 5. Favorite classic pose. And relax. Just act like they're moving people around, and you got center because we're so good. All right, gentlemen, let's face the back. Back double bicep. Relax, face the front. Front double bicep. Favorite side chest? Back double bi. Abdominal 5. Favorite classic? All right, thank you, gentlemen. As soon as I thank you, we've all start.
Jesus.
Held it well.
Damn.
You can tell your confidence though. Like, see how well you hold those poses. When we talk about confident, you look confident in your posing now, right? But look how much easier it is to control breathing.
Yeah.
How much easier it is to pose and just sit in a pose when you're confident.
I definitely feel more confident with the back double bi now that I can engage my.
Yeah, well, and of course I'll send this all to you. That way you can kind of see how your feet are set up, when your hamstrings contracted, right? When it looks the best, when it's soft, right? As you let it go. We'll give it to you.
I was waiting for the beep. What's going on, y'all? We're back with another training video. We're on the way to crunch right now to train arms and 2 lat movements. That's how we're structuring this off season. And my arm days are going to be the exact same as they were all of prep. I have a specific arm day away from any other body parts except for the lat movements now. But we'll get in there. I always start with dumbbell curls, and then I'll move over into some sort of push down on the cable for tricep, whether it's single arm, double arm. I always do some sort of push down movement. And then we'll move on over into a superset of preacher curls with push down. Another push down tricep movement on the machine where I can really load the weight. And then, excuse me, we will finish with a superset of probably some sort of close grip bench or whatever those fancy weird like half skull crutches. They're like, I don't know, Z press or some shit like that, whatever that's called, I don't know. And then we'll superset those with hammer curls. And that's kind of all I really do for arms. I'll go over set rep schemes when we get in the gym. We're just pulling up now. And then my 2 lat movements today. My 2 lat movement today. I haven't quite decided what I want to hit here at Crunch. Usually we go out to 4th Ave for my back movements, but we're on a little bit of a time crunch due to daycare hours, and my posing session this morning with Christian ran a little behind. Actually, I just kept running them through rounds, so that's kind of on me. So we'll get in there. We got about an hour to train, which it's arms, right? Ultimately, you shouldn't need more than, an hour 15 for any body part, maybe pushing on legs, depending. But for the most part, you should be able to get in, get out. If you're not, kind of on you. I use it as a social hour, but today won't be social hour. So we're just going to get in, put the headphones in, and then get after it. See you guys this side. I'll be real. I don't know how to unlock this. All right, never mind. How's the peach shirt look? Mm. Looks good. Feels even better. If you guys haven't tried our training tees yet, that poly blend material, you're missing out completely. They're like super lightweight, super breathable, perfect for the gym. I mean, all of our clothing is, but specifically this, we live in Yuma, 115 fucking degrees every goddamn day. And I can wear these outside without sweating. So if I can do that, you 1000% can do that. So with these, just trying to get blood into the arms. That's kind of how I manage my first two exercise choices. That doesn't mean we're not going heavy, but this is more for just getting everything into the arms. Yeah, check my music. This country ain't getting it done. This will focus this off season. Staying healthy, mobility, stretching. My forearms are already getting tight, so I gotta pay attention to that. So I know this has been a topic recently, having your own arm day instead of attaching arms to the back end of like, usually it's like push triceps, pull biceps. And if you need an individual arm day, I will say this, if your lifestyle, just coming in here, you may not need an arm day. If you bodybuild, I will recommend, unless you're Nick Walker, right? Should probably have an arm day. Ramon's arms, right? Probably doesn't need an individual arm day. But for the majority of people, you need a fucking arm day. You can never have too big of an arm in bodybuilding. It's just not a thing. And if anybody tells you it's a thing, don't fucking listen to them. All right, we're gonna actually do a drop set on this. I was able to get 15 with the 45, so we're gonna go up to the 50s. See what we can get done. All right, pump cover's coming off. This off season is going to be different once we get into growth phase. All right, let's drop down. Eke out some extra reps. I think this offseason, I don't usually train with drop sets or intensifiers, but I think I'm gonna add them in so that just a little more intensity, a little more volume at the end. I'm not used to training like that. I'm usually a 2 to 3 set guy, but I mean, I haven't quite gotten where I wanted to go. So maybe switch up my training a little bit, add a little more volume. But in general, I haven't had quality off seasons either, so I just kind of fucked myself all the way around. All right, let's go with some fucking triceps. Boy. All right. We're only on one meal today in my pre-gym. Timing was a little off, so we're a little behind on water as well. All right, triceps. Oh. Better. Better. You getting there, baby. You're looking good, bro. Well, I'll be good by the weekend. I'll be good by the weekend. Everything good by the weekend. So I know I said I usually do a push down, which I do. But do a little rope today. This is probably my weakest tricep movement. And what do I want to do? Get fucking strong at it. So I can't get strong at it if I don't hit it. Damn. That left elbow. I'm gonna order that glow stack from X Factor, a combination, and start pinning that TB, BPC, and then don't crucify me, but it's like GHK or something like that. Maybe. So I'm gonna try to talk more in my videos, kind of break down what's going on, or just in general. I know I'm gonna continue to do my week updates for this, post-show phase before we get into the push. But when I'm in the gym, I'll be a little more talkative, a little more interactive with you guys, so it's not just me grunting and moving weight. But a major update. Got gyno surgery scheduled I believe it's September 15th. Doc basically said, hey, you sure you want that? You know, you don't really have a lot, but it's been bothering me for, you know, since I started competing. And if I can notice it, I feel like the judges can notice it, and I feel less confident on stage. And I was talking to Christian this morning during posing, and a lot of how you pose, a lot of how you look on stage comes from the confidence you have being on stage. And I'm a confident motherfucker on stage, so this is just going to amplify that for me, just to perfect as much as humanly possible now that I'm playing in the big leagues. So should be done. Recovery 4 to 6 weeks, but that's why I'm going to get that glow or Clo, whatever it's called, peptide. Try it out, see what happens. So I kind of treat this exercise like a push down as well. But because of I'm not over the top of it with my wrists, and you know, I'm off to the side. If I had a straight bar on here or an easy bar, whatever, I could get over the top of it and push down, which is usually what I do, so I can max stack. So this is forcing me to kind of pull off the gas a little bit and really focus on getting strong in a much weaker lift. So we'll probably keep these in for the second movement. And once again, like dumbbell curls, just get things moving, get blood in there before we get a machine push down where we're, you know, full stacking it for 15, 20 reps and really get the fuck after it. Mm. 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 Okay, that's about where we're gonna sit load wise, and we're gonna run another drop set. Fuck it. Oh. Another thing that's kind of I don't want to say a hot topic, but gets asked a lot is rest times in between sets. And I'm on board with, you want to work, but you need to be able to emphasize the next set. So take as much rest time as needed to amplify your next set. So if it's 45 seconds and you can full send the next set, if it's 2-3 minutes, I don't really time anything. I just kind of hang out till I feel ready, both physically and mentally. So that's kind of where I see things when it comes to rest timing in between sets. I could tear their ass apart. Mm. 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 Right. Mm. Yeah. 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 All right. Someone's on the preacher curl, but we'll go over there and get on the tricep push down. He should be about done. I think he's like 2-3 sets deep. So let's. Boy. Ooh. All right, we gotta go. We gotta go. Speed, 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 speed. Speed, speed, speed. When I die, put my money in the grave. Bum, 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 bum. So we're gonna run tricep push down. Then we're gonna mob on the hammer strength. Curl. I'm like at a lost fucking words right now. I don't know why. I'm not the biggest fan of plate loaded machine, but you know, we'll get it done. Let's see. Ooh. 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 God damn. So when it comes to these curls, I don't know if you notice, but I don't sit down. I like to hang over the top of them and just really keep everything on that bicep. And I just feel it better that way. It's personal preference. But you can kind of see at the end there when I started to fail, get a little more loose I got to get into that habit this offseason of kind of pushing sets like that, where I could rock a little more in the movement and get a little more out of it and stop selling myself short. Yep. Are they calling? All right, y'all. I'm gonna go get the baby, warm Havana and Ember home, and then come back. That's just the nature of the beast today, with our schedule. And I'll come back, finish some more pressing, as well as hammer curl superset, and then my 2 lat movements so that you guys see the entire arm day. So we'll be back here in about 15, 20.